What's going on, guys? War Joe here, bringing you another Hot Toys Sideshow review and unboxing. Actually, this one is just Sideshow, actually not a Hot Toys. This is the R2-D2 Deluxe from Sideshow Collectibles. I actually did want to get the Hot Toys version, but unfortunately it is sold out on Sideshow. Now it really does go for a pretty good price. I do know that you get a lot more accessories with that one, but I was very happy to still get an R2-D2 figure nonetheless. I do actually have C3PO ordered through Sideshow as well, so I know I'm going to be obviously pairing up R2-D2 with his buddy C3PO. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the figure. I do know that between the two, I know that the Hot Toys one is obviously the one that's more popular, the one that's more sought after. I do know that from some of the reviews that I have seen on the Sideshow, there are some mixed reviews on the Sideshow, but from what I've seen, just to get all the plastic off, the figure does look pretty freaking incredible for what it is. So let's go ahead and open it up. So unlike the normal ones, we do just have on the side just a blank Sideshow R2-D2. Other end, same thing. And on the back, you actually do have a pretty cool image of R2-D2 there. Pretty cool. And then obviously you have just the R2-D2 there. I do know that I do also have a Luke Skywalker from A New Hope, which will be cool when I do the review and unboxing of that. I'm going to put both of them just side by side just so that you can see them both together. And right away we do have R2-D2 there, and then on the bottom it does say R2-D2 Deluxe, 6 scale figure, and like I said, this is the Sideshow version. Sorry guys, my nose is a little runny right now. And here we have R2-D2 in all of his glory. We have R2, we have the hologram table, we do have Luke's lightsaber there, we do have a little bit of gadgets that could be put in with R2, we do have the drink tray here as well. Obviously if you do have the Jabba the Hutt 6 scale figure, this will definitely pose well with that. For right now, I'm obviously going to have this posed up just regular R2 from A New Hope. Once I do eventually, hopefully down the line, get a Jabba the Hutt 6 scale, I will have R2-D2 with the drink tray there. Let's go ahead and open this up and take a look at the figure. So first things first, we do have the table from A New Hope. This is obviously where R2 showed off Princess Leia. And then we do also have, saying that as well, we do have a hologram there of Princess Leia, and I realize I have her upside down. Hologram there of Princess Leia, which is pretty cool. We do have Luke's lightsaber right there. So, and you do have him in the Return of the Jedi. There is the compartment on R2-D2's head where you can open it up, slide it open, and the lightsaber can pop out. Obviously, the pop-out feature is not super strong, so it's not going to shoot out like it did in Return of the Jedi. As well, on the Luke Skywalker lightsaber, on the bottom of the hilt, it does actually have a magnet, and that is actually how you open all the little compartments. For example, here on the table, use that to pull out the middle piece on this table, so that way you can go ahead and slide in Princess Leia there. So that way you have Princess Leia there, tell you, help me Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope. Let's see, is there a switch for this to turn this on? I do not know. Oh, there is. So we can click this button here, And you do have a light up feature there, which is pretty cool. I do know that R2-D2 lights up. I'm not 100% certain if that has the batteries already included. Be careful with this little peg. It does look like it can easily go missing if you're not careful there. Next up from there, we'll go ahead and pull out some of R2's little gadgets. I'm going to try my best to see if I can name each one. It looks like we do have his electrical current one. This is to the one that he uses to shock enemies and to hack through things. We do have this looks like the Scomp Link. This is what he uses to hack through terminals and things like that. And then he does come with little claw there. I'm wondering, does this... Okay, so it is a static piece that doesn't open and close. And then he does, this is actually a little cool extra piece there. He does come with a restraining bolt, like you saw in A New Hope, to obviously keep him from running away. And last but not least, we do have the pieces for the drink tray. And these do all connect together. And then you do have the little bits of drinks. I'm not sure if this is spotchka. Not 100%. It does have little green liquid on the inside there to hold it up. And then you do have the little piece. This is actually what you use to hold the drink tray together on top of R2. And then from there, let's go ahead and move the box out of the way there. And we do have R2-D2, the main man himself, the true hero of the Star Wars story, let's be honest. R2 was the main responsible person as to why everything succeeded, in my opinion. He was just a pretty awesome character, just always there, always causing some mischief. I absolutely loved R2-D2 in the prequels, the original trilogy, Star Wars: The Clone Wars, everything that R2-D2 was in. He just was always just one of the best characters in the show there. And then, so on the bottom here, we do have his extra leg here. So if you do click that, that does pop out and secure in place. So if you did want to push the legs back there, you can have him posed up like that. And then if you didn't want to, you can, same thing, push it in. You can have R2 like that. And then he does actually roll. Does have a nice significant roll there as well. The one thing I am noticing just right off the bat is his compartments do actually open fairly easy without any effort. I did notice that when taking him out of the packaging. And what I did notice is this door right here did have a little bit of trouble opening. See if, oh, so it actually didn't give me that much trouble there. You could move there's a little piece in there, and you can go ahead and move that up and down and put a piece there. When you are closing it, just make sure that you do put the little bar that's inside there all the way up. Otherwise, it will have some difficulty closing. Let me see here. I do know that you can use it to, let's see if I can do this. This is a little difficult for someone who has kind of big hands, but I will do my best to try and hose him here with all of his little accessories. So there's one. There is another little panel here that does open up as well. That one does open fairly easier than the rest. Go ahead and put his little scomp link in there. Let's see what else we can open up on this. So actually, pull this piece out. There's another side panel here as well. Let's get that opened. Trying so hard not to break the figure, actually. Trying to make sure I am very careful here as I attempt to put these little pieces on to R2. And then we'll open that side panel again. Put the scomp like there. I'm going to try and pose him with all of his little accessories. There you go, we have R2 with his many little accessories there. Honestly, my R2, when I do pose this figure up, just because of the difficulty of putting some of these little pieces in, I might just have them honestly just in a static display. Maybe over here and there I will have them displayed with the little pieces opening there. But for the most part, I probably won't, just because it is a little difficult to get all those pieces on there. Oh, actually, before I swap that, he does, like I said, have the restraining bolt, which you can put right there. So that's pretty cool. We'll get all this removed off of R2. And then we'll go ahead and close all his little doors. Like I said, trying not to break it, trying to be as gentle as possible with R2. Here we go. Actually, now that I've done all that, we can go ahead and pose him up in his classic R2 right there. And now I do know to open him to put in the batteries. You do have to hold it from the little silver piece right here, and then we just give it a little twist, and the top should come off. Okay. So it does come with a little tab there. Pull that off, and then there is a switch here for on and off. So we'll put it on the on, and we'll see if R2 does work. There are little tabs here, and that is what you use to line it up on the body. So that way you can put R2 and the head back on. And there we go. Do you have R2 lit up there? That is pretty cool. On the back side, you do have another light there. That is actually really, really cool. And then if you click it again, I know that there are 3 modes. I believe I did that right. And then the third is R. So we do have the first mode where it's all the different blinking lights. If we do it one more time, we actually have the hologram projector there turned on. So if you wanted to have him, say for example, put on display here, try and, come on R2. Oh. Well, looks like those, oh, there you go. Trying to figure out where, there you go. have him with a little mini projector to make it look like he's projecting Leia there. So that is definitely cool. Let's turn it around a little bit. That's pretty cool. Turn that off. Turn off the table there. That's pretty cool there. To have R2-D2 lit up like that. And then once again with the lightsaber, you can open the little panels here. That's actually, I think the only panel that opens is the top. So if you do open the top, you can actually put in the, just to show this off pretty quickly, you can put that on there. Let me see here. This is fully articulated there. And then I believe put it down like that. And then you can put drink tray there. And the drink tray there. And then you could put, I'm not going to put all the little glasses on here, but put the little glasses on there. Let's turn off the little light up feature there. And then you can pose this to have R2 pouring some drinks there. And that's what I was worried about. One little piece is falling. Not really too big of a deal, but you get the idea there. My main concern is just something breaking on R2. He seems a little finicky for my liking. There we go. Got that pulled off. Actually, make sure your head's on there. And then you do have a piece here in the front to actually put in Luke's lightsaber there in the front. Let's see if I can get this in. Maybe I'm putting this in wrong. Give me 1 second. That is a very difficult hole to open, but pretty much might have to play with it a little bit. Right here you can have the lightsaber, Luke's lightsaber put in, close that up, and then when you do open it up, it does shoot out there. You do have let's see here if we can get this open. So that was one complaint I did hear about the R2-D2 is that some of these panels are just a little bit difficult to open. Let's see if we can get this piece out. So you do have his little satellite that pops out of his head. It is just really, really difficult to get it out, actually. But you do have that there. Oh, there we go. Right there you do have his little antenna there pop out. Put that back in. If it lets me. Come on, R2. Now I see why you're so much trouble for Anakin and Luke and pretty much everyone else. Wow, R2 is really giving me trouble here. Whoa. Actually, let's put this piece back there. I might have to just use this little lightsaber to push this back in. There we go. Took me a good while there. And then last but not least, we do have R2 is one of the most complicated that I've had to work with right now. Wow, that is just not opening. Let's see if I can get this figured out. Keep turning on the lights. Let's actually power that off. Oh, actually, while the process of doing that, R2-D2's little scuba little head does come out there. Put that back in. Alright. But there you have it, guys. That is R2-D2 there. The R2-D2 Deluxe from Sideshow. Like I said, just a little bit of a hassle with some of the accessories there. This top panel here just does not want to cooperate as well as I'd like. The piece that had the little antenna thing just now is kind of just in a fixed down position, so I might have to mess with that a bit. Like I said, this panel right here did give me a little trouble. Overall, just having R2 in a static position, he looks great. I mean, the weathering and the paint job on R2 just look pretty incredible. The light up feature is awesome. The little bits of accessories that he does come with are pretty cool. But like I said, for the amount that I paid for the figure, I like it. I like R2. Kind of see now why R2 was always a bit of a troublemaker in the show. R2-D2 is still available on Sideshow, so I will leave a link down in the description if you did want to go ahead and pick one up for yourself. Like I said, just minor nitpicks. If you are just having R2 just for display, have him paired up with C-3PO, you have the Jabba's Palace, this is definitely a cool piece to pick up compared to the Hot Toys one, which I have seen go for up to $400 on some reseller sites and through some of the buy-sell trade groups for 6-scale figures. So for the price that you get this one, I can't really complain there too much. If you like the video, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe for even more content, and this is R2-D2 and me signing off. Have a good one.